It's a beautiful day here in the west of Ireland. I came out to the Burren National Park. It's my first time here. It's absolutely stunning. It's about 21 degrees Celsius, so we're melting. We're not used to this kind of weather in Ireland. That's so good. I just had my dehydrated meal. I didn't leave any trace. Usual. Usual crack. I just want to make it down here and just see if I can pick up that stream. And I'll head back up then and try and find a spot to camp for the night. I gave up on the water because I realised the closer I got that there was a massive valley just of jagged rocks, so I thought it was safer just to go with one cup of tea tonight instead of two. So I'm just on the hunt for a little spot. I don't want to go too far up. Navigating all these rocks is a bit of a challenge. It's not the safest place to have a little ramble around. Oh, what a place. It's like a completely different world up here. It's an absolute death trap though. I'm looking forward to chilling out now. Have another cup of tea. Get my down jacket on because my tits are freezing. I'm just going to try and go up this little bit of a ridge here, or small cliff. see if it's a little shortcut for me. It looks doable. I love when that plan comes together. So I think I've just found a perfect little spot. There's a sliver of flat ground. I'm gonna have to check it out, but I'm pretty sure that's the Father Ted house over there. So I've two new bits of gear to try out tonight. First one is this Trekology Luff pillow. It's really nice, it's grand and soft. I also have a self-inflating mat from Thermarest. It's the Prolite Plus. It's 1.5 inches thick and it has an R value of 3.2, so it should be good for 3 seasons. I bought it to use in my bivvies. I did my best not to disturb any of the flowers and that, because, you know, just don't like disturbing the place, you know. So I have a little sliver there. My pad and my bag are up on the rocks, and yeah, it's the best I can do. The rocks, they're not flat, they're all jagged and dense and hollows and crevices and all sorts, so there's no way I'd find a flat rock up here. I did look. Oh, it's so nice and calm. It's nice and warm. I have a view of the Father Ted house. I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm pretty sure it's the Father Ted house. And look at the sky. It's stunning. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like a big marshmallow. That's how it is. Big marshmallow. Yeah. Life is good. Gonna do myself up a cup of tea. I do feel a little bit dehydrated. I have a bit of a headache. So that's a little note for the next time. That's all the water I have now for tonight. What's that? 450 mils. So I'll drink that now. And like I said, I have a litre in the car, so I'm not too bad. Let me see, the Summit cup fits inside this pot absolutely perfectly. Happy with life. I don't know what that mountain is, but I'm going to look it up and I'm going to camp over there sometime. Craggy Island, huh? I'm putting all my tea bags and apple cores and the whole lot in those Ziploc bags that I had for the dehydrated meals, just to keep everything tidy. I'm delighted I didn't bring a tent. There's no way I get a peg into the ground up here. It is now 10:05. Still bright, obviously, but I could sit up here all night looking out. I'll definitely be coming back here. Definitely. I'll have to give it more time as well, because I'd like to go over to that summit over there. The summit there behind me, that I've had plenty of shots of. Just a grand cup of tea. I don't know what I do right when I'm out camping, but tea always tastes better when I'm outside. I don't know what it is. It's just so good. So good. It's 11 o'clock now, so I want to be getting into the bivvy. And yeah, I'm going to get up for the sunrise. I'm not expecting much of a sunrise, so we'll see what it's like in the morning. And yeah, we'll get out of here pretty early. It's been a really nice way to spend the evening, and you know, just sit back and look out at the views. I did record another video while I was sitting up there. I have my Dutch Army bag cover over the backpack, so that should be alright if there's any dew tonight. The wind has completely died down, there's only a small breeze. I'm going to get in here now and get a few hours sleep, so I'll see you in the morning. It's a very dull morning here this morning. The cloud is completely covering the sky, and there's a low-lying mist that just keeps blowing in by me. Well, it was a grand night, walk a few times. I was absolutely toasty. I'm delighted with that mat. Did a really good job last night. I actually had to sleep with my jacket open, and I kicked my sleeping bag off to one side and everything. I was roasting, so it was grand. I didn't even wear my hat or anything last night. You can definitely feel the heat radiating back to you from the sleep mat. If you haven't tried an R-rated mat, you'll be amazed when you do. They're class. They're absolutely class. I'm going to get wrapped up here now in a few minutes. Just have to acclimatise to the day. Something that I noticed last night when I lay down was the smell of the wildflowers in the grass. It was class. Oh, it was so nice. Oh. I never thought of that being a factor, but yeah, I could really smell them there last night. And I was in a nice little hollow, so there was only a slight breeze hitting me. And yeah, it was a really quiet night. Nothing stirring. I looked out across, I can only see one light. Two lights. In the whole view that I have here, I can only see two lights on. Makes you feel remote. I would say that the bivvy was a success last night. Delighted with it. Delighted. I have to get used to it. Yeah, I do wake up kind of every time I need to turn. I tend to wake up, so that's a bit of an issue. Anyway, rambling here, rambling. As usual. I wasn't blown away by the Trekology pillow. The straps wouldn't work with the sleep mat, which I'm not overly worried about, but I noticed it to be a good bit warmer than my other pillows. Maybe that's the foam that's in it. Just kept my head warm. We won't dismiss it just yet, because they're not cheap. It's meant to rain for the next week, so I'm happy I got out last night. Yeah, it's not meant to be great weather here in Ireland now, for the next few days anyway. There's birds singing now, there's wildflowers everywhere. On the walk up I saw so many birds, it was absolutely class. I couldn't get any on camera because they're so tiny. And yeah, I obviously couldn't get close enough to them. It's just alive, the whole place is alive. It's lovely. I'll try and do this the lazy way. Just because it all has to come back out later anyway, so let's see if this works. It'll probably save me about 30 seconds. It's only 5:05, but I need to be getting myself out here because my wife has a list of jobs to lend to my arm, so I need to get back and get cracking at those. Oh, it was an absolute pleasure to be here last night. As usual, I left no trace, just a flat bit of grass. And yeah, thanks very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.